I think the council's plans are part of our future success. They've got to be. The future success of Tunbridge Wells is not solely reliant on any one aspect of development, if you want. It's not exclusively down to retail or to independent business, or exclusively down to council spending and cultural infrastructure, or any one aspect at all. I think being able to build all aspects up at a similar rate together is very important, and the council taking the lead on a cultural investment side, it makes a lot of sense.
And I think it's really great that the council's taking this on board, and I support the fact that they are trying to invest in those that cultural infrastructure. The theatre, I think, will bring a much better class and standard of show from touring companies, from the national companies like the National Theatre, Royal Shakespeare Company, English Touring, and other companies, because they will have the facilities to do that.
I think in the main they've been really, really positive. I get a sense there's a real desire to be progressive and to drive change. I think people have probably sat fairly idle in this town for many years and been quite resistant to change, and I think it's time for this town to really look at itself as ensuring it protects its profile as a destination town. So I think a lot of the initiatives that the council are putting forward are really supporting us in our own personal journey and growth. And of course, if the new theatre takes shape and other cultural projects start to come to fruition, that's going to attract people from outside the town in, and that can only be a good thing.
Well, as a local business owner, it's fantastic to see how engaged the local council are in investing in the town and helping to drive as many visitors to the town as possible. I mean, Tunbridge Wells has a huge amount of cultural significance with its rural heritage, and we're very fortunate to be so close to London. So we do get a lot of international visitors as well as local visitors. And like lots of small towns in England, it's important that the council continues to invest and develop the area to drive that footfall.
I think it's absolutely overdue. I mean, it is a long time since major developments happened in the town. I mean, the Assembly Hall, which is a great theatre, very popular, we go there a lot, but it is sort of, 70 years old or even more. I mean, the town needs the investment for the next sort of 50 years. I think we've really been a bit negligent, or the town's been negligent over the last 20, 30 years by not really investing in any of these things. So I think the time's really right for moving into the next generation, really.
Tunbridge Wells has grown, and Tunbridge Wells continues to grow with new people coming in. And as a town grows from a centre of a town which is maybe 45,000 to a centre of a town which becomes 65, 70,000, it needs something different, something new. It needs things invested in change. And change in a town which is so well established as Tunbridge Wells is quite difficult to get people to accept.
I think it's fantastic that we have got such investment in the town centre. With my family, my friends, my colleagues at work, we're actually quite lazy. We don't want to go anywhere else. We want our town centre to be vibrant and to have all of this rich culture in the retail space and theatre and all the other sort of exciting developments that are here. Yes, there are sacrifices to be made. Yes, there will be compromises. But in general, then I am all for the investment.
Well, being a local trader, I hear everyone's opinion on this, and you hear lots and lots. So I went out my way to contact the council to find out to answer my own questions without having to go to all the public meetings and listen to the people that have their own personal rants rather than actually try and study what's going on. Now, I think it's a major development for the town. I think it's got to work. I mean, you can argue either way all the way along, but we have to have some investment for this town to grow.